Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sasty Sari. I'm from English Teaching Department C, and I want to tell you about my assignment about language learning strategy. Is metacognitive strategies about planning for a language task. These strategies include four steps: describing the task or situation, determining its requirements, checking once our language resources, and determining additional language elements or function necessary for the task or situation. For the first example is listening. Felicia, a student of Russian, wants to listen to the radio Moscow news. In planning for this task, he first identifies the nature of the task. This is listening to a news program that is likely to be mainly political and economic. Then she figures out the probably elements like nuclear arms, diplomatic talks, warship, American and Soviet attitude, economic change. Next, she checks her own internal resources and decided she knows most of the political words but not the economic terminology. Therefore, she looks up terms which she might need but does not yet know. Of course, she cannot determine everything in advance, but she can anticipate and prepare for the topic and thus become better prepared for the listening activity. The reading example is Janet decides to read an article about fashion in the German women's magazine. She figured this task will require her to recognize and understand a variety of the words related to women's attire, such as clothing items, styles, and colors. She considers whether she has the needed vocabulary, realizes she knows a few fashion-related words, and since she can guess many more expressions from the picture and the text to help her if she gets completely stuck, Janet decided to keep a dictionary handle. Speaking, preparing for a spoken presentation in the target language. In the first step, describing the nature and purpose, Christoph decided to talk in Spanish about Mexican education in years 200. The next step is identifying the language element needed. For instance, the future tense, comparative, and vocabulary for primary and secondary schools, university, vocation school, education ministry, and so on. Christoph then checks whether he has the necessary knowledge and finally works to develop any missing elements. In writing, Livia realized first that she wants to read a letter to a friend overseas. Next, she decides her letter will require a range of specific language functions, a number of structure and vocabulary that is adequate to talk about personal things to her friends. After considering whether she has the necessary knowledge, she seeks additional resources by asking a native speaker for help with certain correct expression. Uh, and the second material is effective strategies about listening to your body, paying attention to signals given by the body. The signals may be negative, reflecting stress, tension, worry, fear, and anger, or they may be positive, indicating happiness, interest, calmness, and pleasure. Negative feeling like tension, anxiety, fear, and outrage tighten the muscle and affect all the organs of the body. Positive feelings like happiness, pleasure, contentment, and excitement can have a stimulating or a calming effect, but certainly an effect that is discernible different from the effect of negative feelings. For the example is Regina feels her stomach knotting up and her legs going weak just before she has to talk with a native speaker of Thai. So she knows she is nervous and decides to do something about it. Parde, a leader of German, has her head checked, realizes that it's coming from tension about performing in German, and determines that it will relax a bit more every day. And the last is social strategies about becoming aware of other thoughts and feelings. Observing the behavior of others during face-to-face communication often sharpens this awareness. Listening carefully to what is said and what is left unsaid enable learners to become more aware of the mindset of other people. For the example is uh, Rosalie carefully listened to the tone and expression of the mother in the Italian host family, so that she can be more sensitive to the mother's feelings. Ramon observes the physical signal and speech of his teacher, so he can be more aware of the teacher's mood and tone. With this knowledge, Rosalind and Roman both understanding better what they themselves should say. And thank you very much. I'm sorry for my mistake and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.